Hey there, we are so thrilled that you've made a decision to follow Jesus. You may be wondering, what do I do now? There's a Greek word related to salvation that is called metanoia, and it represents a change in one's thinking and direction. This is often used to highlight the ongoing process of salvation that is a daily and recurring decision to change our thoughts and our habits to become more like Christ.
In Philippians chapter 2, verses 12 to 13, Paul encourages the church with these words. He says, "Now you must continue to make this new life fully manifested as you live in the holy awe of God, which brings you trembling into his presence. God will continually revitalize you, implanting within you the passion to do what pleases him." For every one of us, becoming more like Christ is a continual journey. If you haven't already, you can join the conversation and hear more stories of other people's salvation journeys by watching our Salvation 101 and Let's Discuss Salvation series on the discipleshipproject.org. You'll see individuals from within our community sharing how they continue to work out their faith day by day. Trust us, we're all in the same boat, and we really are all in the same boat. Working it out day by day, understanding that we won't ever fully arrive until eternity. So take a deep breath, shake off the pressure, and let's buckle in for the ride. It's definitely a wild one.
Now that you've made the decision to be a follower of Christ, here are some practical ways you can grow in your faith. Firstly, spend regular time with God. Just like any human relationship, your relationship with God can only grow deeper and stronger by spending quality time together. Two of the ways that Christians do this is through prayer and Bible reading. Prayer is simply opening a line of communication with God. Through prayer, you can be completely honest with him. Making dedicated time in your day to quiet your mind and turn your attention to him will reap great benefits in your life. But even as you're sitting in the office, walking to the shop, or riding on the train, any moment can be a time of prayer. Brother Lawrence, in his book, The Practice of the Presence of God, wrote, "Lift up your heart to him during your meals and in company. The least little remembrance will always be the most pleasing to him. One need not cry out very loudly. He is nearer to us than we think." Check out our Prayer 101 and Let's Discuss Prayer series for a deeper dive on this topic, and the Let's Go Deeper resources that will help you to incorporate the practice of prayer into your daily rhythms.
Reading the Bible is the simplest way we can get to know God and learn how to follow him. The Bible presents a unified love story of God's plan to restore humanity to relationship with himself. The Gospels are a great place to start, and these are right at the beginning of the New Testament. Very hard to miss. The books are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. They were written by these disciples of Jesus who got to walk with him, talk directly with him, and have written personal accounts of his life and his teachings. How cool is that?
Honestly. Again, check out the Bible 101 and Let's Discuss the Bible series for more discussions on that topic, and the Let's Go Deeper resources where you can learn more about the Bible or find some recommended daily reading devotional plans to guide you through the Bible or other books that might help you. When it comes to the Bible, there are so many different translations that you could choose from. It's almost overwhelming to know where to start. But don't worry about it, just keep it simple. Some popular ones are the NIV, which is a more thought-for-thought translation from the original language, or the ESV, which is a more word-for-word translation, or the Message Bible, which paraphrases the text in modern language. If you download the Bible app, you can try different ones and see which one you find the most helpful. I often read from the ESV, but I also love to check out different translations like the Message or the Amplified if I'm wanting to go deeper on a certain passage in particular.
So, spending regular time in God will make a massive impact on your spiritual journey and connection with him. The second thing you can do to build your faith is becoming part of a local church community.
Yes.
The decision to follow Jesus was your individual decision to make. But growing in your faith happens best in community, and it allows us to develop our relationship with Jesus in ways that doing it alone would not. Church is about so much more than showing up to a service on Sunday. Although it is important, and we do hope that you do join us on Sundays, it's a great way to boost our faith at the start of the week. But church is actually meant to be about being part of a community, of a supportive spiritual family. One of the best ways to do this is to join a small group or a Bible study. There you can have a safe space to ask questions, wrestle with other Jesus followers about the realities of life. There is so much insight in hearing and learning from others. Small groups also provide an opportunity to celebrate our wins with each other and find and give support when needed. Galatians chapter 6, verse 2 encourages us to share each other's burdens and in this way obey the law of Christ.
We would love to help you get connected at Hillsong UK. We have locations all around the United Kingdom. So to find a location close to you, please check out our website at hillsong.com/UK. You'll find information about when and where we meet, how to join a group, or more resources. And if you're making this decision and the United Kingdom isn't your home, or you have a spiritual community elsewhere, the most important thing we'd suggest is to find a Christian community near you that you can make home. We pray that this would just be the beginning of a long relationship and journey of walking in faith.
So now you're spending time with God and joining local church community. Finally, consider getting baptized. Baptism is simply an outward expression of your inward decision. It is a public declaration of your faith in Jesus. When you're ready to be baptized, register your interest at hillsong.com/UK/baptism, and one of our pastors will reach out to you with more information.
So, to summarize, your faith in Jesus will begin to grow as you spend regular time with God in prayer and Bible reading, become a part of the church community, and express your faith publicly through baptism. You can find out more on the themes of salvation, the Bible, and prayer at the discipleshipproject.org. And you can get info on joining our local community at hillsong.com/UK. Lastly, you could register to be baptized at hillsong.com/UK/baptism.
We're so excited that you're on the journey with us. Remember, it's a daily process of discipleship, learning to follow Jesus as you go. Becoming Christian is not a magic pill that will make all of life's problems disappear. It definitely doesn't do that. But it does mean that you no longer have to face them alone. It says in Romans chapter 8, verses 26 to 28 in the Message translation, meanwhile, the moment we get tired in the waiting, God's Spirit is right alongside us, helping us along. If we don't know how or what to pray, it doesn't matter. He does our praying in and for us, making prayer out of our wordless sighs, our aching groans. He knows us far better than we know ourselves, knows our pregnant condition, and keeps us present before God. That's why we can be so sure that every detail in our lives of love for God is worked into something good. It goes on to say in verse 31, so what do you think? With God on our side like this, how can we lose? If God didn't hesitate to put everything on the line for us, embracing our condition and exposing himself to the worst by sending his own son, is there anything else he wouldn't gladly and freely do for us? I don't know about you, but that's getting me fired up.
Totally. I love it. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. Much love to you, and this is only the beginning. Hopefully we'll see you around soon.